soft communication skills like writing an essay, writing articles. A lot of these courses on there. Of course, if you are interested in being a tech entrepreneur, you have to know technology, and there are several of these basic technologies that you can definitely learn to prepare yourself. I would highly recommend learning something like Python, JavaScript, uh, Node.js, things like that. Node.js is a framework of JavaScript. So and it doesn't matter which language, but it depends. So for example, Python is better with data analysis. Node.js is better with web development, and then microservices. Ruby on Rails is very good with web development. uh, or let's say if you want to learn R is very good with data analysis and prototyping. So I think you do need a good mentor to start with. Everybody should have a mentor, somebody who's senior to you, has been there, done that, to suggest all these things. And I know there are several unknown unknowns. So sometimes you know what to learn, sometimes you don't know what to learn. And those things, I don't think you should worry about those things, because as you go along doing things, you'll keep on learning what to learn. You'll keep on understanding what more to add to your repertoire, uh, to kind of what more do you need to solve a particular problem. But one thing that I'll suggest, highly recommend, is learn uh, through doing. Do not learn for the sake of learning. So if you set out to program something in Python, for example, just to learn Python, I don't think you will ever learn Python. But uh, take some project, take a small project. You might have some problem at your home. Maybe you find managing your expenses very hard. Maybe you find uh, communicating with your friends in certain manner very hard. Whatever it is, just take a small example. Like I took web, right, to learn all these things. And now, of course, I can talk about microservices and scalable architectures and all those things. But 5 years ago or 6 years ago, when I started this, I did not know what a web server is. Uh, and I learned, uh, I kind of learned it by taking the example. Okay, this is the thing that I want to code. Now let me see how to code it. I think that should be the approach, Streik. Uh, I'm sorry, I digressed a little bit, but to answer the question, there are a lot of these online courses. First of all, to learn. Secondly, you can have internships. For example, Upwork is a place where, so let's say if you think that you are good in certain things, may it be text editing, may it be coding, may it be electronics design. If you think that you are good at something, enroll into Upwork and try to find projects and do the projects initially for a very less amount of money, or even offer it for free for a while. Uh, but they don't offer it for free for all the time, because unless you find somebody who pays for your service, you are never sure whether your service or whether your technical skill is any good, right? The technical skill is good only when somebody pays for it. So enroll to Upwork, find some projects, and then do everything. Try your best to deliver on time. uh, there are